Top of the morning to you. Today let's talk about depression. Have you ever suffered from depression? Are you suffering from depression right now? Well, know this. Some of the strongest, most fearless people I've ever known in my life have been brought low at times by depression. There's no shame in admitting it to yourself or to others. But we don't have to surrender ourselves to the mercy of depression, because depression has no mercy. There are ways we can battle it. There are ways for us to stand up and fight. Let's talk about that briefly today. In your recumbent thoughts, do you often find yourself ruminating over negative things in your past? Mistakes that you've made, very poor decisions that you wish you could go back and reverse, some of the sad, unfortunate episodes in your life that have left lingering regret and sorrow. Well, if we are to find inner peace, one of the first things we need to do is learn how to quiet that noise in our mind. While we may consider ourselves to be, in general, forgiving, compassionate, kind people, one of the things we often find is that we fail to forgive ourselves. One of the reasons that we have so much noise in our minds is because we have not adequately examined ourselves honestly and thoroughly. We instead succumb to the temptation of distraction. Sometimes we have to fight the temptation to succumb to external stimuli, the social media, the news, the entertainment, the music, the external things we use to distract ourselves from our inner turmoil. If we are ever to find inner peace, we have to begin an examination of ourselves, a thorough, honest, and fair examination of ourselves. That's the path towards inner peace, and that is step one in reclaiming our lives from depression. Seek a place of tranquility, a sanctuary, and utilize that time to examine yourself, to examine and address all of the inner turmoil upon which your dissatisfaction in life and your depression are predicated. Use the time to seek an answer for the most fundamental question all of us should be asking ourselves and seeking an answer for throughout our lives. What is our purpose? What do we want out of life? What will be the measure of our ultimate satisfaction? When the time comes, when we are facing our mortal demise, will we feel that we have utilized our time wisely? Will we feel that our life has been a worthwhile exercise and education to us? Will we feel a general sense of satisfaction and repletion? Or will we feel in our last moments regret that we did not take the time, the sufficient time, nor intellectual honesty to examine our souls and face very bravely what we find. Pursue truth wherever it takes us. Wherever it takes us. Truth should be our ultimate goal, the pursuit of truth. I wish you the best of success in your quest for happiness. I know that every attempt to move forward towards that goal is worthwhile. I wish you the best in your struggle with depression. There are brighter days ahead. Peace to you, my friend.